Alright, so I started thinking to myself, what what separates us from the normal American population? Not, I'm talking like the standard. I'm gonna be pretty blunt. Fat people. What makes us fit people different from fat people? And why aren't they becoming fit? Alright, well, excuses are one. I'd say that's a big one. And diet and activity level. So, why is it so hard for them to get into shape? Why are they've following all these easy miracle diets, things like this? I guess they say it's hard. It's hard to get in shape. So I decided I would get fat. I'm not talking like really fat. I'm just talking like average-ish. You know, soft, fluffy, a little round around the edges. I got some love handles going on right now. It's very uncomfortable for me. It's very embarrassing. It's, I don't like it. Alright, I thought at first, oh yeah, I get to eat all this food, it's gonna be neat, and have fun, eat some tasty treats. Wore off. I feel like crap, honestly. I feel like crap. I just wake up, I feel like achy. I get like headaches. I feel lazy and unmotivated throughout the day. I think a lot of it's from the processed food and sugar. It's not good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get in shape, and we're not just gonna get in shape. We're gonna get cut. We're gonna get jacked. We're going to get shredded. All right, I'm talking shredded wheat right now. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be beautiful, and you guys are along for the ride. We're going to start the day off with some oats here, some old-fashioned. We're going to go 1.5 servings. There's going to be 60 grams. We're also going to add 3 servings of egg whites. Close. And a serving of peanut butter. We're also going to add a scoop of this banana nut protein powder, just because I think the taste of banana and peanut butter go extremely well together. Alright, let's see if this is accurate. Didn't even get a full scoop. What an amateur. 24, we're looking for 34. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Alright, we're going to just add some water to this, microwave it, and be good to go. This waiting game is pretty hard because I'm feeling mighty hungry. Honestly, I am so glad to be back on like a not so much a structured diet, but a healthy diet. Because I missed my good foods, and so is my body. So this first week's probably gonna be a lot of bro foods, not so much because, you know, that's what's best, but it's because it's what I like and it's easy. So after I get this first week by, maybe we'll start to do a little bit more, fit your macros, fun stuff. We'll see. Alright, so I put a little cinnamon on top, and I guess because of the egg whites in it, kind of came out like a some sort of muffin type deal. Anyways, it's gonna be delicious. Got 1 liter water. Watch some Dragon Ball Z. Carbs. Alright, so it's workout time, and I've discovered that I'm dangerously low on C4, which is depressing. I guess that's really the only word to describe it. So we're gonna have to get a little creative with it, and this is what we're mixing up for our pre-workout cocktail. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna little this C4 action. Oh my gosh, one-handed is impossible. Right, so that's 1 scoop of C4 pineapple because I ran through my mojito like it was nobody's business. Because German creatine, it's purest creatine in the world. I believe it. It's pure as the driven snow. Like, can you even see the scoop in there? Ah, it's blinding. It's blinding. Ah. And then since I only put in 1 scoop of the C4, and I'm normally a 2 scoop kind of guy, it's going to be a really rough workout. We had to get creative. That's right. I'm mixing a little monster with my C4. It's about to get dangerous up in this. Actually tastes really good. Really good. It's gonna be a good workout. Squat and deadlift day. It's gonna be good. Pull up to the gym. That's what I like. One other car.
Alright guys, what you're gonna see here is my first working set of squats, and that's 270 pounds for max reps up to 10. And while I do get 10 reps, spoiler alert, my depth is still not too great. I only started doing squats about maybe 6 months ago. I was kind of broke on my training at first. I never really did squats. I did leg day sometimes when I felt like it, but I never really did squats before. So what you're seeing here is major improvements for me, not only weight-wise, but form-wise. I just started doing low bar squats. I really feel like I have a lot more control. Now, most of these reps are pretty good. I get right around parallel, either at or, dare I say, a little below on a couple of them, but on a few you'll see I also I'm a little shallow in them. I kind of fall forward, and it's still a balancing issue. I'm not wearing squat shoes or anything fancy. There's Chuck Taylors, so maybe a heel lift would help with some balancing issues. And again, even though I've been doing it for 6 months, I'm still getting comfortable, and I'm still trying to move up the weight here. And like I said, this is a major improvement for me. Moved on here to 275 for 5 sets of 3. You see here, this is my last set of 3. Unfortunately, the camera angle not too great. Can't see below. I don't have a flexible tripod yet, so I'm still trying to figure out some places to film. Still trying to feel it out, but this last set was definitely a rough one for me. Next here, I moved on to pause deadlift, something I've never done before. I normally deadlift in the sumo stance, and that's just what's comfortable for me when I was my personal preference. And this pause deadlift, that was something else. As you can see, I try to pause for a second, like about an inch off the ground, work on my sticking points. I did 3 sets of 8 here. I only filmed my second and third set because the first one was just more feeling it out. And this was, I was smoked after these. 8 sets, or 8 reps is a lot for deadlift, especially with that pause in there. It was something interesting. And hopefully this will help me out down the road. I think it's always nice to try to add new things in there, just experiment. It was definitely a real test though. Another thing I want to point out is I only started doing deadlifts about 3 months ago. I started doing them on a regular basis, and it quickly became my favorite exercise. If you don't deadlift, then you're wrong, first off. That's a true test of a man. So I'm not doing too much weight here because it's a new exercise. The pause deadlifts, I mean. But we're gonna get some some film up and then getting some heavier weight, get that camera rattling.
Alright, so right now we're gonna make like a protein sludge for. I'm gonna have some Eggo waffles now, some for dinner. So we're gonna make like a sludge and split it in between them. And it's gonna be pretty tasty. So if you don't know how to make protein sludge, then obviously you've never been on the internet before. But here we go. And this is the proper way to measure out peanut butter, alright? You're gonna want to put the peanut butter on here because you're also gonna get some on the spoon. So, look for, oh, perfect, first try. Whoop, put that in the bowl. Little finger peanut butter. Then we got some fudge brownie. Damatas, Elite XT, Taste Treat. I'm gonna mix that bad boy in there. I like to weigh out my protein because sometimes the scoops aren't very accurate. Actually, that scoop was perfect, so that's a little embarrassing, I guess. But you know what? I got some skills, so there's that. Then we're gonna slowly add just a little bit. Should bring this a little closer. We're just gonna slowly add some water. Not a lot. Just a little bit to get the consistency like a, like a sludge. I'm a little afraid that I added too much, but that's okay because it'll be like syrupy on the waffles. But actually, I didn't add enough. As you can see, it's kind of powdery still. Don't want these bad boys to escape. Now mix that up real nice. It's like a peanut butter consistency right now. And it's really personal preference. I'm putting these on waffles, so obviously I want it a little bit more liquidy. Not as thick. I'm sloshing it everywhere. My macros. I'm losing my gains. Actually, just a little bit more water. And we will be all set. Oh my gosh, making a mess. Boom, that is perfect. I'm gonna spread that on some waffles. So I have some Walden Farms here. If you haven't discovered Walden Farms, obviously you've never dieted before. I'm just gonna all over this salad. There's 250 grams of chicken, shredded, and a cup of spinach, and a serving of mozzarella cheese. And I think them all out. It's not enough. That's really disappointing. Look at these bad boys. These look good. Oh, a little droopy there. Whatever. And I don't need a fork because I'm a man. So good. Alright, so we got 10 ounces of pork right here. And I've seasoned it to perfection. Spicy, of course, just the way I like it. Got this pan heating up. Cast iron skillet. That's the best money can buy. Actually, this was passed down. Woo! Also got some broccoli to add to this bad boy. Because you gotta eat your vegetables and listen to your parents. That's gonna sound really weird, but I actually eat vegetables because I like them. And it's crazy, but broccoli in here? Not because I needed some veggies to make myself feel better, but because I actually like broccoli. Especially like a stir fry, because you can't just have like meat on a stir fry. That's weird. Woo, that looks good. Dinner time and Dragon Ball Z, of course. Right, it's waffle time. Get some of this bad boy. What the? Uh-oh. Well, looks like it's been in the freezer for too long. Made like a fudge. That would be good if it wasn't in a bowl. To the microwave. Alright, back on track. Little, and some of this bad boy. Still a little cold. Whatever. Anyways, that's it for the night, I guess. Time to eat and sleep. And then wake up and do it again.